We also had maybe the best bowl game of this bowl season thus far. How's 4 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes suit you? The TransPerfect Music City Bowl was perfect if you like points. Tennessee and Purdue had a track meet capped with a controversial call. In overtime, Vols running back Jalen Wright stopped on 4th and goal on the first possession, but was he? Appears he may have reached the ball over the line, but the line judge ruled forward progress had stopped. Harry, I don't imagine they love this in Nashville or Knoxville or any Ville or Murfreesboro or anywhere. Purdue kicker Mitchell Finneran hit the game-winning 39-yard field goal on the next possession to win 48-45. We got drama.
We sure do. And hey, look, for winners of this game, we all love an offensive onslaught. The teams combined for 1,293 yards of total offense. That was the second most in overall bowl history. Tennessee finished with 639 yards of total offense, and Purdue had 623 in regulation. Both bowl records before overtime. And Purdue's Aiden O'Connell threw for 534 yards. That was a bowl record and had 5 touchdowns and 3 picks.
Loser, fumble punch, which also sounds like a New Year's Eve drink you want to avoid. As Harry mentioned, this game didn't feature much defense, but this play on a whole nother level. 3 Tennessee defenders wrap up Payne Durham and somehow let him get away. Durham goes 62 yards for the score, looking like another 87 tight end. Fumble strip technique did not work for Tennessee, but as red and orange in the face as Vols supporters were for that missed tackle plural on that play, Harry, I got to imagine they were even more upset about that 4th and goal stop and perhaps a premature whistle. You watch a lot of college football, man. What do you think about that call?
I think it was premature. And, you know, usually, Phil, we see in football, whether it is college or pro, the officials try to let the result that is going to let them review a play happen. And in that instance, they didn't let it happen. They always review scoring plays. They should have let that go and rule it as a scoring play. So even if it wasn't, they can go back and say that it wasn't. They didn't give them that opportunity, and they should be upset today.
And the stage just amplified that error. If that's 2nd and goal in the second quarter, you and I aren't talking about it, irrespective of what may happen on future downs. That was the last opportunity for Tennessee. So, yes, give the guy an extra chance to make it a reviewable play to see if the knee went down, but also let the game be decided on the field. And I think the referee just made a miscue, a little trigger happy with the whistle.
Phil, it's time to get bowled over. Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl here in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Pitt versus Michigan State. Up 21-0 after 3 quarters. Pitt looked to have this one in the bag, but the Spartans turned it around with quarterback Peyton Thorne throwing 2 touchdown passes in the 4th quarter en route to a 31-21 win. The Panthers were without star quarterback Kenny Pickett, who opted out after finishing 3rd in the Heisman voting. And they lost backup Nick Patty to a broken collarbone in the 1st quarter when he was diving for a touchdown. Sophomore Davis Beville came in as QB3, performed admirably, going 14 for 18 for 149 yards, 1 tutty, and a pick. The pick was the dagger, though, a 78-yard pick six that sealed the win for the Spartans.
Allegiant Stadium hosted a bowl for the first time, Harry, the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Wisconsin, Arizona State. The Badgers' top-ranked D didn't disappoint, holding the Sun Devils to just 219 yards, sacking ASU's Jaden Daniels a season-high 4 times. Wisconsin QB Graham Mertz finished 11 of 15, 137 yards. This touchdown to senior tight end Jake Ferguson. The Badgers took over up 7 with 9:57 left, and Harry, they ran out the clock. 18 plays, 90 yards, taking the air out of the football more than Deflategate.
Phil, look, this is the main event of bowl season aside from the playoff, the Duke's Mayo Bowl, the Battle of the Carolinas. And the Gamecocks offense was big play all day. They came into this one as double-digit underdogs, but nobody told them that. QB Dak Joyner went 9 for 9 for 160 yards and a score, while Zeb Nolan added 82 passing yards and a touchdown of his own. They racked up 301 team rushing yards, breaking the school record for a bowl game. They get the win 38-21. The 17-point margin matches the largest in the bowl game in program history. But after the game, head coach Shane Beamer gets a Mayo bath, which was preempted by a shot to the head that looked kind of painful from the cooler. So all around good day for Mayo. Just as friend of the show, Mike Golic Jr., who called the game for ESPN.
Mike, you came up with ideas, unconventional foods that work with mayonnaise. We're starting with what?
Cream-filled cookies here.
You first.
Let's take a dip. It's a really interesting blend of flavors.
Ugh.
Thumbs up for me.
Ugh.
Oh, Anish. We're going to need someone up here to call this next drive. He's not doing well. I've seen that face.
So Dionne Warwick tweeted in First Kids. Dionne Warwick, she has 5 Grammys. She's a legend. Spent some time as a TV psychic, yeah, but also a Masked Singer. Season 3, she was the mouse. Anyway, even with her busy schedule, Dionne weighed in on the Oreo Mayo controversy, calling for ESPN to give Gojo and Anish some time off to think about things. It looks like Anish needs a little more time off. And you know what? Maybe I will as well. They have given me a cup of mustard. I don't know if this is Duke's, or it's not mustard, mayo. Mustard would be even worse. They gave me a cup of ESPN cafeteria mayo. I don't know if this is Duke standard, and an Oreo. Harry, you are lucky you were at home in Atlanta. You don't have to try this. Oh, that's too much.
I am.
I made the mistake during the sound of smelling the mayonnaise like I'm wafting a glass of wine. All right, this review. I went to college, man. What is this?
Yeah, you don't have to do it. There it is. Nope.
All right. So
There it is, regret.
The
There it
sweet and the
is.
sour kind of works. Don't do that. Just have the Oreo.
No.
Put the mayo on anything else, a burger, a French fry. Gojo, man, next time you're on a national TV broadcast, you want to go viral, eat prime rib. Don't make me do this.